Lawmakers in Lansing will meet to discuss Governor Whitmer's most recent budget proposal, $2.3 billion, focused on retention and recruitment of Michigan teachers.
News Channel 3's Hannah Knowles joining us live in studio. Hannah, educators telling you this is a step in the right direction, but Republicans concerned about taxpayer spending are not convinced.
Kirk, Senator Mark Huizenga says even if the state can afford a proposal like this one, he questions if this is the best use of $2.3 billion. Outlined by Whitmer, one of the biggest draws for educators are the annual bonuses set to span over the course of 4 years. For full-time K-12 employees starting this fall, that would look like $2,000. Then it'll increase to $4,000 by 2025.
If somebody says, hey, if I got a $2,000 bonus, I'd stay in being a teacher for longer, or if it's $4,000, are they going to stay in being a teacher longer? I haven't seen any evidence that says that.
And when asked if he thinks this proposal will pass or not, he tells us that he doesn't believe it will. Anthony Pennick, the president of the Battle Creek Education Association, tells me even if this passes, teachers need more support.
We have our own families. It's not like we live in our classroom. We have to go home and take care of our own families too. And so I think with the salaries and bonuses, it's a good start.
Right now, the starting pay for teachers in Kalamazoo Public Schools is just over $41,000 a year, and that's one of the highest paying districts in our area. Teachers in Battle Creek Public Schools making even less, $39,000 a year, and that starting pay hasn't changed in over 3 years. First-year teachers at Portage Public Schools are making $37,000 a year, and in Galesburg, Augusta, teachers are making $36,000 a year. Pennick says, in addition to teachers, this proposal could benefit some of the lowest paid employees in the education system, like bus drivers, paraprofessionals, office staff, and secretaries. Now, this proposal will need approval from the Republican-controlled legislature, which could be difficult amid a multi-billion-dollar surplus in state tax revenues and billions of federal rescue dollars flowing into Michigan.
Business owners right here are expressing frustration over the area's future economic development. City leaders recently decided against renewing a contract with the nonprofit focused on promoting and expanding the downtown area.
And News Channel 3's Andrew Feather joining us live from downtown Kalamazoo tonight to tell us why business owners say they are still looking for answers here.
Yes, Andy and Erica, business owners tell me they're nervous about changes coming to downtown Kalamazoo's development strategy, with those exact changes still unclear. Now, some say they're also excited for the future after years of leadership that they say lacked accountability. Big changes could be coming to Kalamazoo's downtown amid a shakeup in the city's downtown economic development plan. Uncertainty around those changes have left some downtown business owners confused or frustrated about what the direction could be.
Now we're feeling a little lost because there's people that are, the partnership is up in the air. What's going on with the partnership?
Kalamazoo city leaders announced in January they wouldn't be renewing a contract with the Kalamazoo Downtown Partnership amid financial challenges. The partnership is tasked with organizing and promoting events meant to bring more people and business downtown.
We are fully confident that we will continue to deliver for downtown. We'll have all the great events and marketing and all the things that, bring people to downtown Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo Downtown Partnership Board Chair Derek Novs says right now the partnership has 3 people on staff, and the board will be the primary decision makers after former President Andrew Hahn resigned last month. He says the organization will seek funding through other means, including donations and sponsorship at events. Deputy City Manager Jeff Chamberlain says the city has met with the partnership and downtown businesses to discuss what the next steps are. That includes conversations about what duties, including infrastructure projects and marketing, are best suited for certain organizations. He says those plans are still in the works. Uncertainty is the enemy of business, and after years of it, business owners say they're ready for some clarification.
They admitted right off that, this isn't their specialty. So I think that they're trying to find the best way to do things with whatever resources they can find.
Business owners tell me the special thing about downtown Kalamazoo is the distinctly local feel, with storefronts featuring local shops and restaurants. They say in an effort to expand or cut costs, they worry downtown could lose its identity.
Construction project starts next week in Kalamazoo while there is still snow on the ground. City leaders say traffic on Stadium Drive will be disrupted. News Channel 3's Trisha McCauley joins us live in Kalamazoo to tell us what drivers can expect. Trisha.
We're live out here on Stadium Drive in Howard Street, where rush hour is in full swing. There's lots of traffic rolling through, and this is all going to be disrupted starting next Monday. You'll see traffic alerts like this one behind me talking about lane closures up and down Stadium Drive. And you might be wondering why the city is starting a construction project in the winter while there's still snow on the ground. Crews say they're trying to get as much pre-work done as they can to prepare. Starting on Monday, drivers can expect traffic delays on Stadium Drive between Howard and Lovell Streets. City crews will begin construction to replace an aging culvert on Stadium Drive to prepare for a larger project that is set to begin in late spring or early summer.
Really what that work or that study aimed to do is look at ways to reduce and soften some of the impacts of traffic around the city in regards to pedestrian and non-motorized uses and still be able to move traffic.
Kalamazoo Public Services Director James Baker says the major road resurfacing project will reconstruct the street as well as create a multi-use path and add a landscaped median. Baker says the project has been almost 10 years in the making and is the start of multiple road projects the city hopes to complete by 2026.
This kind of starts that work. There's many more projects that will come, ultimately culminating with Michigan Ave and Kalamazoo Ave, converting over to two-way streets. So this is, projects that we're going to be engaged in from now through 2026.
Baker says construction on the Stadium Drive project should wrap up in November. He says they got $5 million in funding for the project through grants and other city and state funds. However, bids for the project came back at $4 million, meaning the city has $1 million left over that they hope to put toward future street projects. If Stadium Drive is part of your daily commute starting on Monday, you might want to find another route or else expect those delays. City crews do tell me that at least one lane will be open throughout the entire construction project.